Hey guys, this is Amber Mellon and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. And I just want to say a big hi to all the ladies who recently have subscribed to my channel, and thank you to all the ladies who you continue to support me and leave comments. Thank you so much. So today's video, I'm super excited, guys. This is going to be a interesting summer, and I'll have to talk about that in another video. But today's video is going to be, why did I decide to start YouTube? If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me. I'm super nice. If you leave a comment or ask me a question, I will answer you. So yesterday I was on Instagram in my stories and I asked, what would anyone like to see? What video would anyone like to see from me? So one of my followers on Instagram wanted me to do a video on why I decided to go through with doing YouTube, and I wish I could see her name. I don't see her name, but you know who you are. I'm making this video to you, so big shout out to you. Thank you so much for replying. And so here we go. So why did I decide to start a YouTube? Okay, so I'm going to give you the first two top reasons why I started a YouTube. One, because I know that you can turn your passion into an income and be able to, do what you love to do around your schedule and, be your own boss and, really make a living on what you love to do. So that's one of the main reasons why I decided to do YouTube. The second reason why, most important reason why I decided to do YouTube is because when I started my business and I quit my job and I started working for myself, it was such a big decision for me. It was very scary. I knew that I needed to do it. However, I tell you ladies that the fear is still there, the doubts are still there, the concerns are still there, but you just have to do it anyways because that's what faith is about, right? So I needed an outlet. So my YouTube channel, the second time around when I decided to do it and take it seriously, was more about me sharing what was going on in my life, all my fears, all my doubts, and if I could help someone and encourage someone and inspire someone from what I was going through, then hey, that's wonderful, because I love to inspire and encourage people anyways. And so for me, my YouTube channel with all the salon suite talks and why I quit my job and everything, for me, it became like a diary, like a viral diary that everyone got to read, and it was just an outlet for me. It was almost like talking to a therapist. I know that's weird because you're like, oh, Amber, well, you're talking to millions of people who are going to watch, but it was like I was talking to you guys, but I was like talking to a therapist, and as I was encouraging you, I was encouraging myself. So yes, that is why I started YouTube, because I needed an outlet. I don't have a lot of friends, and as you will find out, as you get older, your circle gets smaller, and even your best friends you have, they might be married or have kids, and no one has time to sit on the phone and talk to you all day. So yeah, that's why I decided to do YouTube, because it just became therapeutic for me. It was like a viral diary. And I will say, if you want to start a YouTube channel and that's something you want to do, I definitely encourage you to do it. The key is to find something that you are passionate about. And I said that the first time I first started my YouTube channel back in 2011, and I heard that people were making an income from what they love to do, but the thing was, I was in a point in my life where I didn't have anything that I was passionate about. And when I decided to work for myself and start my own business, that was something that I became passionate about. I've never been more consistent with something ever in my life. I used to start a lot of projects and didn't finish it. I used to start a lot of things, have great ideas, and I never saw it through or finished it through. And me taking that leap of faith and starting my own business definitely gave me the passion to get on YouTube, because it gave me a lot of things to talk about. I always tell you ladies that your problems are a blessing, and that's so true, because definitely when you start, working for yourself and start this journey of entrepreneurship, if you want to be successful, you will be successful. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to have, you will have it. But it doesn't happen overnight, and it does take time. And you plan as much as you can. You plan for this to happen and make room for that to happen, and you have A, B, and C, and D. But sometimes it just doesn't work out like that. And for me, I definitely ran into some obstacles, some challenges, some mountains that I didn't foresee, and that's okay, because I know that this life is full of obstacles. And even at your best, when you're doing your best and you're on the level you want to be, each new level brings its own new challenges. And so that is one of the main reasons why I got on YouTube again, is to create, to turn my passion into income, where I can support myself and do something that I love to do, which is sharing, helping, inspiring you ladies. So yeah, that's why. And I want to say this, and I might even be going back on what I said. It's okay if you want to start YouTube because of the money. Like, I know a lot of people on YouTube, and I think including myself, I've said this before, don't start YouTube for the money. I would retract that. It's definitely okay to start a YouTube channel because you want to increase your income and make a living around what you love to do. It's okay. I mean, why does anyone get a job, right? Do we work just to be nice, just to help people? No, we work and apply for jobs, and we go to school and get all these degrees so we can make a living and be comfortable, and be able to provide for ourselves and do the things that we want to do. So if you don't feel bad because you want to start, YouTube because of the money. I will say that the key to being successful on YouTube, from my personal experiences, mistakes, is you have to find something that you're passionate about. So if you don't know what your passion is, you don't know what you're passionate about, you don't know what you want to do, then I would advise you to maybe do some soul searching, maybe talk to your closest family member, friends, your mom, and ask them a couple of questions. Just be like, what do you like most about me? And what do you think I can offer others and help others? Because the key to being successful is finding a solution to a problem. Okay. And I think I don't want to say I'm a very successful YouTuber. I'm in the process of being successful. I'm a very small channel. I'm only a little over 700 subscribers, but definitely being consistent, which is another important thing. When you get on YouTube, you definitely want to be consistent. When I first got on YouTube, I wasn't consistent. I was posting once a month, and then maybe posting a video another 3 months later. And it's hard to build an audience that is tuned into your every word, your every move, and what you do, what you have to offer, if you're not being consistent and they don't hear from you in a while. So that's definitely one of the things that I've definitely changed to help me, be successful on YouTube, and just making sure that I'm consistent. And so I definitely treat YouTube like a part-time job. I'm committed to posting at least one video a week. Now, I would love to post 3 videos a week, because I believe 3 videos or more is that sweet spot into growing your channel. And so, you guys know I'm a salon owner, so I have that whole thing in itself. So for me, this is like another job for me, and I know that the money will come. So money does not come right away on YouTube. So that's very important to know when starting a YouTube channel, that you will not be making an income right away. Eventually you will, and it will be worth it. But to get to that point, you definitely have to have something that you're passionate about, and you definitely want to make sure that you are bringing your best you to YouTube. I know it's tempting to do a lot of trending things that you see on YouTube, which I think it's okay to do things that are trending on YouTube because that gets you exposure. But just whenever you do it, make sure you make it you. Make sure you're being yourself, because God gave you the talents, the gifts, the abilities that you have for a reason, and there's no one else in the world like you. There's not another Amber. There are other artists and people and mentors that I look up to. I'm like, wow, they're so amazing, they're so powerful, and I'm inspired. But I always try to make sure that I'm being inspired and not making sure that I'm trying to do like exactly what this person is doing, like exactly to the T, like copying everything like exactly how they do. It is okay to have a mentor and pull from them, pull the positive things, how they conduct business, how professional they are, all those things are okay, but just make sure you mix you, in the mix, and make it you. You have artists who sing these songs and make albums, and of course they have writers. So I'm pretty sure the writer sings it one way, but when the artist gets it, they deliver it in their whole style. So that's just a great tip that I would offer you. And definitely if you're consistent, if you have something that you're passionate about, you will be very successful on YouTube. I just encourage you to never give up, and if that's something that you really want and you want to be successful, then yeah, girl, do it. Do it. And another important thing that I've learned is to work with what you have. I think in my previous videos I've said this. You guys have heard me say that I struggle with that because I was raised to go big or go home, and I think that's true. It is, do it right or don't do it at all, but work where you're at with what you have, but do it in a big way, okay? Until you get to that next level and you can invest and acquire more things to invest back in you to create better things. But that's just something I've learned, because you don't want to waste money or invest in something that's not for you, that you're not, this YouTube thing is not for me, because YouTube is a lot of work. You have, for me, I sit down, I do my makeup, I make sure my makeup is right. Lately I've been taking care of these edges because sometimes I get on camera, my edges are just crusty. You just have to make sure your hair is right, and make sure you know what you're going to talk about. Make sure you're confident in what you're talking about. Make sure it flows. Make sure you're not rambling. And then just getting comfortable in front of the camera is its own thing in itself. But I'm telling you, you will get better if you continue to be consistent. I know you ladies look at me and some of you might be inspired, like Amber's doing her thing. I love her. I'm so inspired by her. She's so amazing. But girl, I had to practice. I had to get comfortable with being in front of the camera, and practice makes perfect. And even when you're good at something, even when you naturally have talent, you still have to practice to be an expert in that subject or that skill. You still have to sharpen your tools. So nobody is out of these rules. I don't care, from Beyonce to Jay-Z to your favorite YouTuber. Everyone has to practice. Everyone has to make sure that they're giving 100%. So those are my tips that I will offer you if you want to start a YouTube channel. Make sure you have something that you're passionate about. If you have a solution to a problem, that is amazing. You will have people that will flock to you if you can solve their problem. Make sure that you are being you. Make sure you're being consistent and work with what you have, and you will definitely go far. So whoever, so the young lady that asked me to make this video, I hope I've said something that has encouraged you, that's helped you, to give you a little bit more insight. Again, I started my YouTube channel as an outlet, of therapy of what I was going through for that big change and shift in my life, and to also create an income around something that I love to do, which is inspire you ladies. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you would like more YouTube talk, of course I'm not an expert in YouTube because I'm still in it and I'm still growing my channels. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully I can get to 1,000 before September. That is my goal, so I'm gonna work really hard on that. I love you ladies. I hope you're having a wonderful day.